Wheeler finds Clark from the logo.
The first thing to note is that Caitlin Clark grew up in a family deeply rooted in sports. She shone brightly during the 2023-24 college basketball season and is expected to become a symbol of the WNBA in the next decade.
Just hounding Clark. Clark, step back three, knocks it down!
However, Caitlin's success is not only due to her personal effort, but also thanks to her family's rich athletic background. Her father, Brent, was a versatile athlete, playing both basketball and baseball at Simpson College. Her grandfather was a football coach, passing down his passion and competitive spirit to her from a young age. Her brother, Blake, won 2 state football championships, continuing the family legacy at Iowa State University. Even her 2 uncles were college athletes. Caitlin seems destined to be a star, but it is her willpower and determination that have allowed her to surpass all limits, far beyond what genetics could offer. Caitlin Clark has dreamed of becoming a professional athlete since she was in 3rd grade. Growing up in a sports-oriented family, she was introduced to various sports from an early age. Although she participated in and succeeded in many sports, basketball became Caitlin's greatest passion. She started pursuing basketball when she was just 9 years old, and since then, it has been an inseparable part of her life. From her high school years, Caitlin demonstrated exceptional talent and earned a basketball scholarship to the University of Iowa. Despite achieving significant success throughout her college career, with impressive records and numerous individual accolades, Caitlin's ultimate goal was always the WNBA. In 2024, she was selected as the first overall pick in the WNBA draft, which is a testament to the power of perseverance, never giving up, and always believing in her abilities. Caitlin Clark has shown us that with determination and effort, nothing is impossible to achieve. Caitlin is known as a natural athlete, capable of excelling in sports like soccer, softball, volleyball, and tennis. What few people know is that Caitlin Clark is also very talented in golf. Unlike many athletes who start playing golf later in life, she has been playing the sport since she was young. Although she doesn't plan to pursue a professional golf career, Caitlin still enjoys the game from time to time, using it as a way to relax and challenge herself outside of basketball. When asked about her idol, Caitlin's inspiration is none other than Stephen Curry, one of the most outstanding basketball stars and a skilled golfer. With her love for golf, the comparison between them becomes even more interesting. If there's an athlete Caitlin would like to be compared to, it's Curry. But instead of shooting hoops, we'd love to see them face off on the golf course. Growing up in an area with limited opportunities for female basketball players, Caitlin Clark didn't let that hold her back. Raised in a sports-oriented family, this foundation helped shape her athletic career. Caitlin's father, a basketball coach, was the first to recognize her exceptional talent and encouraged her to follow a different path. He signed Caitlin up for the boys' team so she could face bigger challenges, as there were stronger opponents there. The lack of competitive girls' teams also played a role in her early decision to compete with boys. Caitlin even earned an MVP award while playing with them, and the lack of choices in girls' leagues only reinforced her father's decision. Those years taught Caitlin how to battle against bigger, stronger opponents, sharpening her competitive spirit and skills. With this experience, if she ever faced NBA players, they'd find it tough to beat her. It was through these challenges that Caitlin Clark became a powerful, highly skilled athlete. She made a name for herself by breaking multiple records during her college career. Not only was she one of the best college basketball players, but she also made history with her remarkable achievements, surpassing even male athletes. Over 4 years at the University of Iowa, Caitlin set numerous records and posted impressive stats. She averaged 28.4 points, 7.1 rebounds, and 8.2 assists per game. One of the most significant milestones in her career was becoming the all-time leading scorer in NCAA history, breaking the record held by Pete Maravich for decades. Caitlin was also the first in NCAA history to reach 3,800 points, 1,000 assists, and 950 rebounds. Additionally, she holds the record for the most successful three-pointers in women's basketball, showcasing her all-around excellence. Although Caitlin Clark has never broken Sabrina Ionescu's triple-double record, no one can deny the records Clark has set throughout her college career. These records may eventually be broken, but it won't be easy, and it won't happen anytime soon. However, while continuously breaking records, the one thing still missing from her achievements is a national championship. When it comes to championships, Clark has found inspiration from one of the greatest champions, John Cena. Despite professional wrestling and basketball being completely different sports, Caitlin has always been a huge fan of Cena, one of the most prominent icons in sports entertainment. One of the most memorable moments of her college career was when she hit the game-winning three-pointer to help Iowa defeat Louisville in the 2023 Elite Eight. After that shot, Clark did Cena's signature "you can't see me" gesture, waving her hand in front of her face as if to tell her opponents they couldn't stop her. This was one of Caitlin Clark's defining moments. Caitlin Clark has become the brightest star in college basketball, especially in her final 2 seasons with Iowa. In her senior year, she began breaking records. The NCAA championship game between Iowa and South Carolina drew nearly 19 million viewers, surpassing the men's final, which had around 15 million. The 2023 women's basketball final between Iowa and LSU also attracted nearly 10 million viewers, an achievement that no one else could claim, thanks to Clark's prominence. She helped women's basketball reach nearly 29 million viewers across the last 2 finals, a record-breaking figure. With this influence, Clark brought in significant revenue for the WNBA, becoming the first female basketball player to benefit from sponsorship deals after the Supreme Court's 2021 decision, allowing college athletes to profit from brand endorsements and sponsorships. Clark quickly became one of the brightest stars in college basketball, especially in the last 2 seasons. With over 1 million followers on Instagram, she is not just a major name in sports, but also widely recognized, even by those who aren't interested in basketball. Her fame led to an appearance on Saturday Night Live. Thanks to her massive influence, she became the preferred choice for major brands such as State Farm, Nike, and Gatorade, capitalizing on her huge social media following. Her popularity also brought lucrative contracts. In 2022, Caitlin Clark's NIL deals reached $3.1 million, making her one of the highest-earning athletes in her sport. Her success has attracted investors and has played a pivotal role in the WNBA's significant growth. While her WNBA contract may not be the largest, her sponsorship deals will ensure a comfortable life for her. Thanks to Clark, WNBA viewership tripled compared to the previous season. Women's basketball now has a star worth watching, and Clark is the primary reason fans flock to the league, even though women's basketball has seen steady growth in recent years. Although Caitlin Clark has become a significant cultural force in the WNBA, not everyone is thrilled about this development. Diana Taurasi, often considered the greatest of all time, has started a minor rivalry with Clark, who is nearly 20 years her junior. While this may just reflect her competitive nature, Taurasi could be feeling a sense of envy, given that Clark is receiving more attention and sponsorship deals despite Taurasi's stellar seasons. Angel Reese, Clark's former college rival, has also contributed to the tension. After Reese's victory in the 2023 NCAA championship between Iowa and LSU, Clark successfully got her revenge in 2024. However, Reese continues to insist that no one watches the WNBA for just one player, implicitly referring to Clark. Charles Barkley, recognizing the growth of the WNBA thanks to Caitlin Clark, has spoken out in support of the young star. He urged those who dislike her to stop being jealous and to appreciate her presence in the league. Barkley emphasized that WNBA players today wouldn't receive the same level of attention and support if the league didn't have a face capable of representing the next decade.